We appreciated everything you do for pastime.
And then he met me, boom, Netflix. Come on.
She needs to shut the up, okay?
What a great time to be alive, you know, yeah. 2003 has been an awesome year so far. We're gonna get those weapons of mass destruction, I promise you. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them this time. I know it. We're right around the corner. I'm just waiting for Colin Powell to pop out and be like, I love how you can see who's Gen Z in this room. Like, who's Colin Powell? Isn't that the lower part of the digestive system? It's Republican! Are you like a Republican radar? No? What's that? Oh, you have Tourette's. You have political Tourette's? You're like, Republican! Nazi! Fascist! Okay, hey, that's good. That's good. That's the good Tourette's right there. That's good. What a time! A time when Tucker Carlson is the voice of reason. I could have told you that if you put Tucker Carlson in a room with Ted Cruz, you're going to be agreeing with Tucker Carlson. You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this shit, you know? I think it should be called, okay, all right. You're going to have to stop that, though, at some point. At least do it when it makes sense. Like that place made zero sense. There was a lot of really great sound bites, but the main one that got circulated was when Tucker showed the world that Ted Cruz doesn't even know the population of Iran. After Ted Cruz is talking all this smack about, like, yeah, regime change, Tucker Carlson was like, do you even know the population of Iran? And Ted Cruz was like, no, I don't. Here's where I give flowers to Tucker Carlson. He's an expert at gaslighting. Any other journalist could have just let that go and be like, I don't know it either, you know what I mean? But Tucker Carlson was like, you don't know the population of Iran? You would think if you want to topple a country, you would know the population. You could see the stress building in Ted Cruz. He's like, I don't know what the population is. What is it? And Tucker Carlson's like, 92 million. Now, to be transparent, I didn't know their population was 92 million, okay? But I'm also not trying to stage a coup, okay? Iran does not have nuclear weapons because if they did, we would not be attacking them, okay? If they did, we'd be scared as shit right now. Iran has a nuclear program. Specifically, they're enriching uranium, which is an element on the periodic table, which most of our politicians also could not point out. I guarantee all of these politicians who are saying that Iran should not have uranium could not point uranium out on the periodic table. If you put Ted Cruz in front of the periodic table and you'd be like, point to which one is uranium, and then you have Tucker Carlson like, you don't know which one is uranium? And Ted Cruz is like, no, I don't know. And then Tucker Carlson's like, it's 92. Because it's 92! It's 92! It's 92! Is that not crazy? Iran has a population of 92 million. Uranium is the 92 on the periodic table. That's a conspiracy right there. 92. What happened in 92? Bill Clinton? I don't know. 1 + 1 is 2, 9/11, 9/11. What? I don't know. I'm just saying, chemistry's an inside job. You really got to be in the lab all day. For those of you who don't know, Iran is a country in the Middle East. So Iran has a nuclear program, okay? And one person's really happy about that. They're in the process of enriching uranium. If you enrich uranium to a certain point, it can become weapons grade. And the cutoff for, okay, someone's building a bomb. The cutoff for weapons grade is it has to be at least 85%. But some say it needs to be more like 90%. If somebody built like an 85% bomb, they're gonna be like, that's kind of a lame bomb, you know what I mean? But it's like 90%, that's a good bomb right there. That's a good bomb. So you have to, yeah, 92 is enrich it to 92. Yeah. All right, got my writing team here. And I know you guys are thinking like, Sammy, how do you know so much about making bombs? I love chemistry, okay? Don't be racist. I watched a lot of Breaking Bad, okay? It has to be 85% to be weapons grade, and they only have it to 83.7. Okay, it's a little close. It's a little close. Everybody's like, they're gonna go higher. Well, it's like, obviously, because 83% is a B-. Yeah, I mean, like, No Middle Eastern parent is gonna allow that to just, you know what I mean? Like, they no, you have to go higher. But 92%, then you go 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, boom. That's how you do. That's how you do. Middle Eastern parents, they want you to get the full 100, you know what I mean? Obviously, if you get to 95, they'll still love you, you know? For the most part, Iran has been complying with the inspections from the IAEA, who does the nuclear. You had this misinformation being spread for years, people in the West being like, Iran has nukes, they're gonna make a nuke. And Iran's like, no, we don't. In the West, they're like, no, Iran has a nuke. And Iran's like, no, we don't. The inspectors go in, they're like, yeah, they don't have nukes. And then the Ayatollah is like, I told ya. Okay. Come on. Okay, if it were up to me, nobody would have nukes. Because I know I shouldn't have a nuke. Because if I had a nuke, y'all getting nuked tomorrow, okay? One person takes too long on my coffee, nuke. Girl ghosts me on Hinge, nuke. One crowd member doesn't laugh at a joke, it's it, nuke, that's it. I will wage a nuclear war over my joke bombing. Isn't that ironic? Bombs for bombs, baby. Bombs for bombs. Exactly. Just like not laughing at a joke and nuclear war, it just takes one idiot. Yes! Yes! I love it. I feel like I came here with almost finished jokes and then you guys finished them each time. I came here at like 83.7% finished. And you guys just took it up a notch. Oh my God, so good. 92, 90, I'm at 92 now? Oh, look at that. A minus, not good enough, not good enough. We're on the brink of nuclear war. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. It's gonna be really weird if I post any of this material. It's gonna be like, every time he says something controversial, somebody on that side is very supportive of it. But Republicans? Yeah, Republicans, yeah. What's that? Okay, sorry. She needs to shut the up, okay? You need to shut the up. You need to stop it. Okay. Okay. Just let me finish jokes, please. Okay?
Falafel Inc. Mural.
Falafel Inc.?
Yeah. You know Falafel Inc., the restaurant? Their mural made news.
They made new menus?
No, mural made news.
Their mural. Okay, sorry, this is not a very straightforward thing to understand right away. Like, that would be the first thing that I... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I did. When did this happen?
Just last week. Palestinian holding up.
Has a Palestinian holding up a peace sign?
Victory.
They call it a victory sign.
Oh, yeah. It looks a little more like a V than... No, when Palestinian holds this up, yeah, it can't mean... No way it can mean peace, right? This is a weapon. This is basically a weapon. Palestinian fingers are basically weapons. They're very sharp. And so this is for sure. I'm threatening myself right now. You know, it's honest, I feel threatened. Oh, do you want to come up? Do you want to come over here, or do you want? We're going to do a little live stream in Gaza right now. We have Nurse Lana here. So. Hi.
He's in his tent right now. He's in the hospital.
Oh, here, do you want to just explain really quickly to the crowd who they are?
So this is Dr. Adnan, and he's in Nasser Hospital right now, which is being bombarded, like nearby. And then that's Iyad, who's actually an engineer.
Oh, engineer.
In
Hi.
So he's always in the hospital, fixing
Sure,
stuff that
yeah.
they break.
I'm good. Say hi to everybody here. We love you. On behalf of everybody here, we love you. You are our heroes. And yeah.
Appreciate everything you do for Palestine and for Gaza.
Thank you so much. Shukran. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And he did the peace sign. He did the peace sign. He said, do the peace sign. That's it. Thank you so much, my brothers. We love you guys. I hope to see you very soon, inshallah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. God, he made the peace sign at me. He made the peace sign at me. Is that a threat? You okay back there? Did you fall or something? You hit the old chair? There was an old chair and there was a new chair? Chai, come out here. Chai, come out here. Come bring back Chai. Come on. Chai likes to come on stage at the end of the show. I think he just made that noise to be like, hey.
I'm a bad bitch in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello? Like, notice me. What's up? Are these my kids? No, I thrifted this shirt, and it's clearly like a Father's Day present.
This is why you're not ready to be a father. You thrifted a Father's Day shirt for yourself.
Why don't we blame the father that gave it to Goodwill? Like that's whose fault it is. I'm the father that stepped up, honestly. Yeah, come on. Come on.
How did you guys meet? Yeah.
Bumble.
The truth is out. The truth is out
Bumble
now.
BFF.
Any other questions for us?
Is your name actually Chai? Like Chai?
My full name is Chai Tanya, but I'm saving Tanya in case I want to transition.
What? Why
I'm
can't
actually really good at comedy.
why can't you do that joke when you're on stage? Chai.
Because PBS is here. I don't want to
It's too late. They recorded the whole thing.
made for families like you, not yours, but families like you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please put me in the article still. I want to show my mom.
Chai's mom calls him 3 times a day on the tour.
God forbid someone's mother loves them. You know?
Yeah, my mom texts me once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, because shit, your mom knows you're a comedian. My mom thinks I'm at work right now.
Sean, where are you? There he is.
We can hold this together.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. We started touring together, the 3 of us, maybe last year sometime?
You know, I met Sammy in 2018. He did my college when I was still a university student. He made no money. He was 5 years removed from his last TV appearance. And then
He's like, nobody saw anything in this guy but me. That's where this is headed. That's where this is headed.
That is.
You're like, Sammy was 5 years from his last TV appearance. He gets no bitches.
And then he met me. Boom, Netflix. Come on, yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Chai, you just walked 3. You just walked 3 people. You just walked 3 people.
Hey, do haram.
They're like, I just paid for 1 comedian.
But if they're really brown, they would be buy 1 get 2 free. And that would be, yeah.
Come on.
Am I invited to the Arab cookout?
Sean's almost Muslim now.
That's right.
We got him. We're
Inshallah.
Thank you guys so much.
Trump called the Somali people garbage? Call me old-fashioned, but what happened to subtle racism, you know? The good old days of dog whistling. Trump said, their country's no good, their country stinks, and I disagree. I think Minneapolis is awesome, okay? And Trump's just sitting there, he's just sitting there at his desk, he'd be like, all these Somalis, they just complain. They just complain. All they do is complain. They don't do their job. They just complain. They just complain. They're complaining all day, not doing their job. I don't want to work right now. Don't complain. They just complain. They're not doing their job. No more questions. They're not doing their job. They just complain. They just complain. They just complain. It's like, what are you doing right now, motherfucker? You're complaining and not doing your job. a little bit of history. The majority of the Somali immigrants came here during the Civil War in the 90s, okay? Why did they come here? Because there was a horrible civil war going on that the CIA claims it didn't start, right? But the CIA definitely took responsibility for making it worse. They were funding warlords to try and overthrow the government and stir up more chaos than there already was, which led there to be more people who needed to leave. And so the United States government said, fine, we'll take you in. We don't want anything in return. Yeah, right. Okay? Because whenever we take in refugees from other countries, we always get something in return. And so what do you have now? You have military bases in Somalia. There are now 500 to 700 American troops in Somalia. Why would you be there if it's a garbage country? No, it's because you want a foothold of imperialism in Africa. Somalia is worth gold to you. And you're telling us there's nothing in Somalia? That's garbage, okay? That's garbage, okay? Also, don't call people from Minneapolis garbage, okay? That is offensive, all right? That is offensive. We all know Minneapolis recycles and composts as well, okay? We sort our waste. So sort your thoughts before you open your f***ing mouth. And now you got people all across the internet saying, what do Somali Americans do for America? What do they do for America? It's like, have you heard of Somali food? Have you heard of Somali food? It's some of the best food you'll ever have, okay? And guess what? It's better than Denny's. What do Somali people do? They're in Congress, bruh. They're in Congress. They work jobs all across America, but mostly in Minneapolis, okay? And the people saying, what do the Somali people do? What do the Somali people do? How about an entire people moving from a country with average temperature 90 to a city with average temperature negative 1,000? That is the highest accomplishment of human adaptation we've ever seen. Literally, these people moved from somewhere hot to one of the coldest places imaginable. Somalis, say what you will, they have thick skin, okay? They have thick skin. So bring it, okay? Because guess what? They're already prepared for ice. What was that? What'd you say? The promised land. Minnesota is the promised land for Somali people. Yeah. Listen, I don't know why. I don't know why you chose this land. Like, it's a very weird choice, you know what I mean? Like, of all the racism towards Somali people, the one thing that should be saying is like, what motherfuckers choose Minnesota? You know what I mean? Like, are they mentally okay? It was promised to them. Did they say that? 2,000 years ago, 3,000. Listen, I'll tell you what. If Minnesota's promised to anybody, you don't need it. That's a promise. That's a promise where you're just like, nah, I'm good.
A forgotten promise.
A forgotten promise. That's a promise you forget about. That's a forgotten promise. There is a story that came out last week that Kash Patel, the day after Charlie Kirk was killed, he flew to Utah and refused to disembark from the plane because he didn't have his FBI jacket. Apparently he left it in Valhalla. He was being like a princess. He's like, I'm not leaving without my FBI jacket. And they're like, we can't find one. He's like, why can't you find one? There's gotta be an FBI jacket. Because you're a medium and nobody here is a medium. I'm sorry. So apparently there's no medium-sized FBI in Utah. Like, that's what we learned about this situation. He literally made them wait like for hours before he got, because they couldn't find one. And our tax dollars pay for those planes. So like this whole, episode was funded by us. And they're just like, come on, Cash, we need you outside. He's not like, no, cash me inside, And he's just standing there. It's so weird that you like that one and not all the other shit that I've been doing today. You guys are a weird, fucked up bunch, aren't you? Cash me inside was the one you liked? Jesus Christ. Is this what happens when you make a show at 6 p.m.? Is like people just like, workday, still inside brain. Scroll. Cash me inside. How about that? Cash me inside. Would not have expected you guys to be a cash me outside crowd. Pete Hegseth's about to be charged for war crimes. Yeah. Who would have thought a Fox News host is not the best for high-level military strategy? Pete Hegseth, who looks and sounds like the lead of a Christian death metal band, has been bombing boats in Venezuela. What have you been doing with your holidays? And he's been using what's called the double tap strategy, which is not when you go like this on IG and accidentally like a photo. It's when you bomb a site and then you bomb it again, okay? And, which I've done this at many comedy clubs, obviously, but apparently it's frowned upon, it's a war crime, and Pete loves it, okay? He loves the double tap. This sicko probably does the triple tap, or as he calls it, a three-peat. Okay, I only know this because I'm on his group chat. That's the only reason I know this. He added me in February. I'm not sure if he still is aware that I'm on, but they claim there's drugs on these boats, okay? But even if it's something that looks like drugs, you can't be sure until you test it on your gums, right? We all know the gum rule, okay? It's... okay? If there's not drugs on those boats, this is a war crime, okay? And if there are drugs on those boats, still a war crime. Still a war crime. Drug dealers actually have rights too. Shout out to mine. His name is Dave. Hopefully that you hook it up after this, Dave. Killing drug dealers without a fair trial is not only a war crime, but it's also a vibe kill, okay? Okay. And when confronted about this, Hegseth was like, what do you want me to do, man? It's the fog of war. It's the fog of war, man. Things got foggy, you know? It's like, bro, you're just pressing buttons. Like, is it really? Oh, you know, like, you're not the head of military just so you can blame brain fog. You know what I mean? Is that war crimes is just when war gets a little foggy? Is that what it is? How are we equating crimes against humanity with condensation? You know? No, we the people do not want fog of war, okay? We want morning dew process, all right? But yeah, I mean, I'm not, obviously, I'm not a military general, okay? But like, if you're gonna bomb the boats, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place, bomb the cargo and then pull them up out of the water for trial, okay? But obviously, Pete has shown us that he's weird about doing pull-ups. This is not the first time Pete has broken rules of engagement. He has a history of breaking the rules of engagement and a history of dishonesty, which is really disappointing for a Fox News alum. It's just sad. It's just sad. You'd think he'd be better with boats because he was an anchor. Pete Hegseth is from Minneapolis. That's your boy. That's where? Forest Lake. How far is that? Can I get there within an hour?
45 minutes.
All right, he's from here, guys. That's your boy. That's your boy. Hegseth is your boy. Okay. Okay, you know what? Somebody take me to Forest Lake right now. Yes, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there and piss on their city sign, and then I'm gonna go back and do it again. It's a double tap. There's a lot of going on in Minneapolis right now, right? Like, you guys are like national headlines. You have the Somali thing with Trump, but what else? There's some other stuff too. ICE. So ICE is here?
Yeah. Everywhere.
They're everywhere?
Yeah.
And want to come on stage right now? Come on, welcome to the stage. Guy who didn't have a job last year. So they're everywhere, huh? Like at the grocery stores and shit. They're at Target. You saw one at Target? Yes. Shit. Are they schools and malls? Are they at the mall? They're at the Somali mall. Oh, you guys have a Somali mall. If you guys want to troll the president hard, change the Somali mall's name to Mall of America. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Just do it. Change the Mall of America to the Somali Mall. Oh my God. I could be ice, right? So you guys are like, well, because you're now like very suspicious, like this guy's not from around here, you know? I think I saw him at Target earlier.
We're boycotting.
You're boycotting Target? Because Target is allowing ice to...
They dropped their DEI initiative.
Oh, Target dropped their DEI initiative after the election nationally. Here's how this shows you I don't shop at Target. Okay, things are going well. I'm doing Walmart over here. That's actually really sad because I used to love Target. I used to love Target, and you know, I'm wearing, yeah. Well, I was gonna make that joke, but I think it's red polos, so let's be, or maybe here in this cold country, yeah, you guys have, everybody, Target has their hoodies, okay. It's any red thing. So basically, you just put on a red thing and now you work at Target. Yeah, that's why they have so much in common with ice. It's the same fashion. Like, they don't have uniforms, right? They just go on there and they have Cash Patel stitch on the ice on the back. So Target, they dropped their DEI policy. And so now, have you been to it? I mean, so we're boycotting, but like, have we gone in to check that they're all white or what? Because there's only 2 cashiers? Oh, that's right, because it's all automated now. So they're like, no DEI except robots. They're like, no, we...
Spark joy like it used to.
Target doesn't spark joy like it used to? I agree with you on that. Although that I 100%, like, I'm on the same exact vibe, but like, the way you said it just made me realize like how sad our lives are that we used to be in a position where Target sparked joy, because it did. I really did like going in there and being like, dude, $10 for a shirt? Oh my God, I miss those days. Of course, they're upping their prices because getting rid of DEI is a little pricey. If you know what I mean, you gotta pay the whites the extra. Or, sorry, the robots. The robots.
It's the tariffs in their corporation. They're doing what corporations do. They pissed off the right, and now they're pissing off the left. And that's basically what happened.
And can I also acknowledge you work at Target too, because you're wearing red. So yeah, so we're both, you're Target Holiday Edition. I'm just like casual November Target.
You need to go to that Home Depot.
You need to go to the Home Depot?
Go to Home Depot, buy some fucking ice scrapers, and return the ice scrapers.
Ice scrapers? Is this irony right here? Or is this
They protested. They went into Home Depot because Home Depot's allowing ice to come in and
yeah.
feed people.
Right.
That protesters came in and bought a bunch of 17-cent ice scrapers.
Yeah.
And just made a ruckus in the store, and then returned them.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a foreign California boy. What exactly is an ice scraper? Because stop. Be tolerant, you assholes. You're not progressive. You're not progressive. Not all of us were born with an ice scraper in our hands. Okay? Stop it. I don't know. Cashier outside. Yeah. Yes. You guys are so not welcoming. Minnesota what? Oh, that's called Minnesota Nice? There's a name for it? Oh, no. It's called, Minnesota Nice is defined as what, like snarkiness? Passive aggressive. Minnesota Nice. Well, good for you. He doesn't know what an ice scraper is. He doesn't know what. What's that?
Ice scrapers are for your cars.
Right. Okay. That's what I assume. But you said they're in there causing a ruckus because when I rent a car here, it comes with usually 2 instruments. Okay. One of them is the brush. Okay. That's not a scraper. I would not define that as a scraper. And then there's the one that looks like a spatula. That's an ice scraper.
And then the brush, you can like get away everything.
Right, I get it. The brush is the number 2, the scraper is the number 1, right? And on really tough days, a little hot water. I get it. I'm not that dumb. Okay? But it's like a spatula. It's so flimsy. It's hard plastic, right? It's like really hard plastic, okay? and then you use it to wedge in there and kind of break the ice a little bit. But it's not scraping it. Like, scraping is, there's got to be like more tension. We're just going to fundamentally disagree on this. You just said you give it to your child when they're born? What the fuck? You give them an ice scraper? That's what you do in Minnesota? A child is born. So let me guess, you birth them in the snow, and then you hand them an ice scraper and be like, we'll see you back at the house. And the baby's like, wah, it's such a cruel world. Like, it's called Minnesota nice, bitch. Man. Well, now I understand how to do better in a winter crowd in Minnesota. I literally I'm gonna bring my ice scraper and be like, when I was born, my mom handed it, and she said, for difficult situations, you gotta scrape the ice. And so at Home Depot, they went and they bought a bunch of ice scrapers and they were making a ruckus. Who thought of this? I would like to credit the person. This is a very, what's that?
It's a passive aggressive.
It's a very passive. It's a very Minnesota nice. I would call it the Minnesota nice scraper, okay? Thank you. You may cash me outside later. What is your leader doing about the ice situation? They're talking. They're still talking.
So Boyd Mayor just banned ICE from using any federal parks or buildings.
Okay.
Or parking lots.
Okay, that's good. So banned from federal parking lots.
Yeah.
So start from the parking lot. Start from the parking lot. And okay, so parking lots and federal buildings. So that's like 1% of the city. All right. Okay. And that's it. I'm gonna go to Home Depot after this, and I'm gonna buy 10 ice scrapers, and I'm gonna go return them immediately. And they're gonna be like, why'd you do that? I'm like, I'm late for the protest. And then what I would do is I would get anybody who's undocumented, who's concerned about being taken by ICE, I would ask them, invite them to join with and head on down to a federal building. So they all hang out at the federal building, or right to where ICE can come up to. They're in the building, and then there's the parking lot outside, which is the safe zone, and then you lure an ICE, well, all of ICE is coming, they're coming to get, and then you come, and then the immigrants are just cash me outside. New Hope! Did you have a good time tonight? You're making national news. People are talking about you. Maybe not for the right reasons, but keep that the fuck up, dude. Keep that the fuck up. We got our eyes on you, and I'll keep coming back and always be speaking on your behalf wherever the fuck I go. So I love you guys, New Hope. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Oh, no. Let's keep it nice and civil. That's not a great thing, though, right? They would not have liked this next joke. Did you guys hear about the Israeli pedophile that the United States let off? Yeah. I know, you're like, which one? The head of Israeli cyber defense, or as I call it, Iron Chrome, got busted in Vegas for soliciting a minor online. Literally the one thing you can't do in Vegas. In Vegas, you can gamble your life savings, you can drink in public, you can smoke weed with your hooker, you can gun down a famous rapper, you can have a random Asian guy dangling from your car window. You've seen The Hangover, but you can steal a tiger from Mike Tyson, etc., etc. But just stay away from the kids. Okay, you can literally bet on any number as long as it's higher than 18, is what I'm saying. It's like inverse blackjack. The police engaged in a sting operation and no music was made. That joke would have killed in the 80s. And in this operation, an undercover officer posed as a 15-year-old girl, which, let's face it, kind of a sweet gig, okay? And good for a cop, too, right? Same level of emotional intelligence. Yeah, totally. in the sting operation, 8 men were busted, including a pastor, shocking, and an Israeli official named Tom Alexandrovich, aka Peeping Tom, who is the head of cybersecurity for Israel. Yeah. So clearly we found a security flaw. Iran, take notes. You want to get in, just pose as a 15-year-old girl. The irony, too, is that Alexandrovich was in Vegas for a conference about hacking. And ironically, he got hacked. So clearly, not very good at his job. He needs to go back to school. Oh, wait, actually, no. No. He's a high-ranking officer. He had meetings later that week with the NSA, probably to spy on us more. And then he got spied on by the highest level possible, Vegas PD. He even had meetings scheduled later that week with the FBI. But he met him earlier, apparently. So they caught him, they confronted him, and he was like, oh, I didn't know her age. And it said 15 on her profile. He's like, yeah, I can't read numbers. They're like, why are you in Vegas, buddy? You know? The profile clearly said 15, and he claims he thought it was 18. It's very unlike an Israeli to inflate the numbers. Usually they play them down. But is that not ironic? The head of Israeli cyber defense turns out to be a cyber predator? Actually not shocking at all. When you're familiar with how Israelis do self-defense, kind of predatorial, you know what I mean? In fact, we're lucky he didn't molest the whole hospital because he said Hamas was underneath it. So they busted him. He basically said, well, this has been nice, but I gotta get my flight back to Israel. And the local police were like, we don't know where that is. You're being detained. And then he's like, actually, I'm El Salvadorian. They're like, get out of our country. Just kidding. The police were like, where's El Salvador? And then he's like, I'm basically Mexican. They're like, get out of the country. So Alexandrovich was basically like, I need to make a phone call. Somebody let the officers know. They're like, yeah, you can let this guy go. So the question is, like, who did he call? Ghislaine Maxwell? Better Call Saul? You know what I mean? Like, he got off very quickly. That's not a great way to say it, but they let him out. Which is fucked up, because people are now saying, like, well, 7 other people got busted in that operation. Why do you just care about the Israeli? Because he's the only one who got away. The pastor's not going back to work on Tuesday. The messed up part is that national media is hardly even covering this story. Literally only local Vegas media, because, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Another messed up thing is, like, this is not the first time this has happened. Many times, law enforcement has busted a person for pedophilia, and then someone from higher up says, you gotta let this person go back to Israel. So my thing is, if you're law enforcement or FBI, and you're complicit in this, and somebody tells you, you gotta let this pedophile go, and you just do it without resigning and sharing this story with the world, you never cared about the kids in the first place. You literally either give up the badge and get on Joe Rogan tomorrow, or you are literally part of the whole scheme. You know? So at that point, you're basically Ghislaine Maxwell with a body cam. And she probably did wear a body cam, actually. So you're just Ghislaine Maxwell. And this whole time, we saw what's happening in Gaza, and we thought that Israelis don't care about kids. But apparently, some love them. Like a bit too much, actually. A bit too much. Not your kids, our kids. America, America, America. America first. That's the oath of every Israeli pedophile. America first. So you're telling me that if a pedophile works for Israel, they have a get out of jail free card in America? Well, I guess we know what happened with Epstein. Sorry if that made you most sad. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Are you guys okay? Is everything good? Is everything okay?
What do you mean, sure? That it's great? Awesome, okay. Well, we're Palestine, yeah, of course. Well, no, I'm keep talking while let me breathe, okay? I have a couple of very unhappy looking people in here. At 3:30 p.m. Okay? Yeah, it's almost sunset, guys. Perk up. On a Sunday, was that your excuse? What is that, the culture here? We just drink till we die on fucking Saturdays? Yeah! Yeah, pretty much it! Welcome to Australia, mate! I love how your guys' city names, you don't even like fully enunciate them. Because you have like Melbourne, but you're like Melbourne. You have Brisbane, we're like Brisbane. And you have Sydney, you're like Sydney. I'm going to Perth on Thursday, and I'm wondering if you guys just go call it. yeah, kinda. The other thing that's it's interesting about Australia is that the time difference from me to you, because I'm in California, so we're 7 hours ahead, but yesterday. That's why like there's this weird disconnect, because you guys are 7 hours behind me mentally, but already in tomorrow. That's why like I tell a joke and I'm like, they don't get it, but it's like you already heard it yesterday. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yes, anyways, great time to y'all, hey, guys, my friends. If I can hear you, they can hear you even more, right? And so I think she was requesting that you guys. Oh no! Let's keep it nice and civil at 3:30. This is for the late show. But yeah, you guys are talking a bit much, so we're politely checking in. And if you need to guys have a conversation, feel free to go outside. Just want to make sure everything's okay. Good? Amazing! Yes! Amazing! Yes! Fantastic! Yes, probably what. Yeah, that's not a great thing though, right? What? What's that? It's not a great thing? No, it's not. Thank you. Yikes. That felt like my mom. Like, go on with your show thingy, whatever you call it. Man, you know, I always go to other countries and I'm like, dude, like I'm a really nice guy, I'm a really cool guy. Like, why do they hate Americans so much? And then I see another American. All right, now let's take it 7 hours back. Let's get back till tomorrow, Sunday. Because it's still Saturday back where I'm from. They don't even know what's about to happen today. So, if you've been following me for more than 2 years, which I know most of you haven't, but maybe one or two of you have, you know that I literally talk about everything. I can make hexagons funny, okay? But right now, obviously, I'm fixated on one subject because I want this madness to end now. And so, that's where I am mentally. I have been talking about this situation for many years, and people do ask me, because I've been talking about it for a very long time, and people ask me, they're like, have you ever lost anything for talking about it? And the answer is, I don't know. Because I never got those things anyways. And I think that it's really time to adjust this narrative that we say, if you speak up for Palestine, you'll be fired, you'll be suppressed, you'll lose your job, you'll lose your friends, you'll lose your family. These things are true. This has happened to people, but throw that narrative out the door and say, actually, if you speak up and do the right thing, good things will come for you, regardless of what you lose in the process. Okay? Because if you lose something, it didn't really matter that much in the first place, okay? For instance,
I just got banned from a high school. Let me explain. I know some of you are like, more context, please. I got banned from a high school. All right. I got banned from a high school. They never went to high school.
I'm Jewish.
Okay, that's fine. There's nothing. But we were never talking about you. You know what I mean? Like, dude, how hard is it to be like, I'm not a pedophile. I don't support pedophiles. Therefore, this is not about me. Okay. Okay, so anyways, they would not have liked this next joke. like that whole bit that we did about the pedophiles, like that was like the mild one. And yeah, it's been an interesting show. We only lost 2 crowd members that I know of. What's that? Shout out to them. I thought you said send it to them, like send them the rest of the show. Be like, hey guys, I noticed you left a little early and you didn't see the rest of my set. Have you guys been to high school? I like how you guys took their seats so fast though. That was like, yeah, like I blinked and you guys were already there. Where are you guys from, by the way? Oh, you're from Yemen? Well, there you go. It's Yemen. Always the first to take action, aren't you? Yemenis, they see injustice, they see an opening, they're like, I'm gonna seize that. And she brought her Somali friend too. That's awesome. Shout out. Yemen, Somali, shout out. I love that. On the way out, she whispered into one of the servers' ears, she's like, I'm actually not Jewish. But it was awkward. It was like very awkward that happened. And then I was like, that's anti-Semitic. Here I thought, like I upset somebody because of like a religious association to an ethno-state, obviously. When it turns out she was just a dumb American taxpayer. And then the funny thing was they left, and then 2 Yemeni girls seized their seats immediately. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Yeah, so I call that story, All Is Well on the Red Sea.
Venezuela has the world's largest proven oil reserves. Did you know that? Venezuela has the world's largest proven oil reserves. If the whole world was LA, Venezuela is Diddy's house. Largest proven oil reserves. Okay? So they got the most oil in the world. And we are interested in overthrowing the current regime there. But it's not even about oil, it's about drugs. The oil happens to be there. Oh my God. What a coincidence. They're like, we're just here for the drugs, man. Oh, you got oil? Oh, shit, what's up? You got oil? Oh, I guess we'll stay a little longer then. You got oil? Oh, shit, dude, I didn't even know you had oil, man. I love oil. Is that good? Oh, that's good, man. That's good stuff. Ooh, that's good. That's so good, man. We started by seizing and bombing the drug boats. The drug boats that we couldn't even prove were drug boats. And now we just seized an oil boat. We just seized an oil boat off the coast of Venezuela. Okay? What happened to the drug boats? Okay? But in our defense, of course, oil is our drug. Okay? Right? We love that shit. Okay? And so they just seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela, and it was done in a very illicit manner. Okay? It was done in a very shady manner, if you will, allegedly. Okay? When you seize a ship, there is protocol. That's kind of weird that you're like, oh, seize my ship politely, please. You're supposed to warn the ship tell them to remove their cargo first, and then seize it as a political move. I don't know what you would call it. I don't even know why we do this. It's just so weird. But you basically seize it as a political move, right? And we did not do that. We just straight took that shit and the cargo. Or we pretended we're like, oh, there's cargo here? Oh, I guess we'll keep it. That's what Trump said. He's like, I guess we'll keep the oil. I guess. There was 2 million barrels of oil on that ship. Equivalent of $150 million. That's not a ship seizing, that's a robbery, bruh. Okay? You wonder why crime is so high in America? Look at our role models, dude. That's not a ship seizing, that's a ship jacking, okay? We straight up took the oil, 150 million barrels, man. And all of us Americans should look at that and be like, that's a crime. That's a crime. That's a crime. Yep. Right? As an American, the only two logical thoughts you can have are, that's a crime, and are you going to share it with me? That's the only logical thought you could have. But you got to have the first one first. Okay? No, of course. We don't want stolen oil, right, guys? We don't want stolen oil? No? No. Okay, good. Well, stop using oil then, because we're kind of stealing it from like everywhere, though. But we're already having a hard time affording basic things, right? Like, do you know the price of eggs went up 150% last year? So for every dollar you used to spend on eggs, you now spend $1.50. Yeah. So now when I go buy eggs, I cut 4 out of the carton, try to buy a carton 8. I'm like, can you give me the same price last year? And they're like, no, we don't do that. I'm like, you don't understand inflation? And so I get it. We're all trying to struggle. We're all trying, and you know, the government, meanwhile, they're doing their shady shit. They're trying to accumulate oil, but they're pretending like there's drugs. They claim Venezuela is sending cocaine, which is, first of all, not true. Okay, it's Mexico. Okay. Sorry. Secondly, yeah. Secondly, if you're waging a war on cocaine, you're really disregarding the literal, possibly thousands, possibly even millions of tax-paying cocaine users in the United States, okay? I'm just saying, there's a lot of them out there. You may not know because you haven't busted in the bathroom at the right time, but you'll see it. It's out there. Wall Street is fueled by cocaine, okay? If you remove cocaine, our stock market will crash immediately. Like, you don't even know how many people in this country use cocaine, okay? But, see? Is it ironic that he's the only one laughing? He's on another level. He's on hyper speed right now. This guy's time travel in his own mind. But that's not even the problem with cocaine. They're claiming that the problem is people are ODing on the cocaine because it's laced with fentanyl. Okay, fine. So then go after the fentanyl, right? And they're saying, well, the fentanyl's coming from Venezuela. No, it's not. It's also coming from Mexico. Sorry, I'm not trying to pick on Mexico here. I'm just going with what I read, okay? The chemicals that make fentanyl come from China, and some also from India, shout out, okay? Okay, so it mostly comes from China, some comes from India, and then it's cooked in Mexico, okay? Which just sounds like a racist American joke. We get the parts from China on the cheap. India comes through with the tech support. And then the real work is done by Mexicans in the kitchen. I'm not making that joke. This is how fentanyl is made, okay? And then we're the dumb Americans who are like, yum, fenty, yummy, yummy, yummy. Me likey so much. So we play a role in this shit too. But they're claiming it's fentanyl, and they're claiming that Venezuela is aggressively pushing it when there's no evidence to support that. And they're trying to use words to intimidate us. They're saying, they're narco-terrorists. Which, as a Middle Eastern person, I find that offensive, okay? Because that's what you used to call us. You can't just give away our slur. You know what I mean? If they're narco-terrorists, am I just an original terrorist? Like, what? Am I a standard terrorist 1.0? Am I an OT? Narco-terrorist. You can just put a word in front of terrorists because it's a different race of people. Are Asians math terrorists? That's not cool. And of course, white people, domestic terrorists, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. They want the oil. They're pretending like they don't want the oil. It's so specific because they want the oil in the exact way they want the oil, right? Maduro is now running Venezuela, and he's even offered us some oil, but not all of it, and we don't like that, right? So they want to remove him. They want to put in our puppet Nobel Peace kind of winner thingy person. They want to put her in and replace Maduro. And Maduro, maybe he didn't win the election fairly, but it's like, neither do we out here, And so we're claiming it's also about democracy. And Maduro, he's trying to work it out. He's like, listen, I'll do anything except step down. And we're like, okay, we hear that. And we'll do anything except not let you step down. And so we're kind of at like a gridlock. And, they're pretending it's about the drugs, but it's about the oil. And they're just acting like they can just go to a country and just take it over. This is the problem with calling the United States America. Right? We see other places in the world that also have America in the title, and we're like, oh, that's ours, I think. No, they're like, oh, that's just South America, right? That's us. All we have to do is cross the Gulf of America to get to the south part of America. So shady, man. The United States really is the Diddy of the world. You know what I mean? We like to control everybody. Sure, we help some countries, but we also molest them. Some countries we hate so much that we have them taken out, pretend like we didn't do it. We're addicted to oil. And our biggest enemy, inflation, which right now is 50 cents. And yes, 50 cents is not a lot of dollars to our empire, so let's just say it's regime change. Someone has to save us all from World War III. I nominate the college students. Yeah. I was having a conversation with an old classmate from high school because I forgot to make myself not searchable on Facebook. And he was like, Sammy, what do you think about these college protesters? I said, I think they're doing the right thing. They're standing up against genocide. They're standing up against war. Sure, there might be an occasional straggler who's not related to the movement. And just like usual, the media will hyper-focus on them. But the overwhelming, vast majority of these students, they are using their First Amendment right to protest for a good cause. Yes. And I find that quite refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. He's like, well, it's illegal. I'm like, then it's a line of cocaine. The most potent comes from Colombia. He's like, well, they're trespassing. I'm like, dude, if I pay $60K in tuition, I can sit in whatever bush I want. Do you understand me? If they are trespassing, then give them their money back. Like, what did you think was going to happen? For years, you told these kids they had no future job. You told them they were useless, that they were addicted to social media, that they were going to end up being homeless. Well, now guess what? Living in tents in front of Harvard. That's what you get. You get what you wish for, okay? And this guy's like, well, they're just a bunch of woke kids using hate speech. I'm like, which one is it, all right? You can't be anti-woke and anti-free speech. That's like saying, I'm a morning person who hates breakfast. Like, no, that's your thing. Don't. He's like, well, they're anti-Semitic. I'm like, dude, these protests are mostly being organized by Arab and Jewish students. That's the most Semitic thing you've ever seen in your existence. Arabs are Semitic too. Did you know that? Didn't go to college? Got it. Okay. Have you ever seen a Passover Seder with keffiyehs? Nah, bro. This is pro-Semitism. And he's like, yeah, well, they're un-American and they're terrorists. I was like, do you know why they're protesting? They're calling for their campuses to divest from Israel. He's like, what's a divest? I'm like, that might be the problem. But you just asked me, what is a divest? To divest is a form of boycott. Last I checked, boycotting, the most American you could do. It's actually how this country was founded. If the founding fathers had tents, they would be out there at the college campuses right now, fully supporting. Maybe 3/5 supporting some of them, but majority supporting. Yes, and they're not terrorists. They're not blowing themselves up with vests filled with explosives, which would be another form of divest. This is America, and these institutions, whether public or private, do have the right to support Israel. But then why are they going to be mad when other people are trying to settle on their land? Are you against settling or are you for it, colleges? Make up your mind. But, of course, Biden had a solution for all this. Biden was like, we need to calm these protests down. I'm going to ban TikTok. Like, wow, you just sparked the whole revolution. Good job, Joe. And into colleges are like, all right, guys, if you're not going to behave, fine. All your classes will be on Zoom. And they're like, yeah, dude, we won. Yeah, they say the revolution will not be televised, but it will be on Zoom, apparently.
Little Gazas are disgusting cesspools of anti-Semitic hate, full of pro-Hamas sympathizers, fanatics, and freaks.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
College students are out there protesting. The government and media are talking so much smack about the college protesters. Calling the encampments Little Gazas.
Little Gazas.
Which is like a great restaurant name, for sure. That's, I'm definitely gonna open up a Little Gaza. People are straight up calling them Hamas. It's like, bro, did you know in 1968, Columbia University students took one of their deans hostage? That's a Hamas right there, right? These kids are doing light work, bro. And they're saying things like, oh, they're making students unsafe. Like, yeah, from the police that you called on them. You're worried about child safety and then you call out the police to beat the shit out of your students? Yeah, your priorities are really in order. Just recently, the UCLA encampment was attacked. A mob of counter-protesters came in the middle of the night. They launched firecrackers and they just started pulling down the barrier of the encampment. They started pulling kids out and literally assaulting them. To me, it was like, once this video circulates, it's gonna be very, very clear. These kids are very peaceful and they're literally getting attacked by outsiders. But there's people actually defending those aggressors, saying, no, they're defending themselves because these students are occupying the campus. And I'm like, so you're saying that they have the right to resist? Congratulations, you are Hamas. Welcome to Little Gaza. Come for the joke, stay for the flatbread. I will support. Oh, hey, come to the student encampment, please. I love that. It's so sweet. And it shows, can you raise it one more time? Everybody look at this. It shows not only the urgency of me needing to come there, but also the urgency of these kids needing to, like, more grammar classes, you know? Because it just shows, man, they need us. They need us right now. Amazing, thank you so much. Very sweet. The free speech censorship on Palestine is ridiculous, bro. You can't even say from the river to the sea. What if you're giving directions to someone on a boat? You see a guy stranded out on a lake in a little boat. You're like, hey man, what you're gonna want to do is you want to go from the river to the, whoa, don't say that. It's like, what? I was just gonna say from the river to the sea, his boat will be free. That's all I was gonna say. They're like, no, you're saying that once he gets out to the ocean, he's gonna sink out all the other boats. I'm like, this isn't Battleship, okay? I merely want the liberation of that particular boat. That's why I said it that way, and I didn't say L5, you know what I mean? You know who else does from the river to the sea? A baby salmon. Aww. Yeah. Every salmon is hatched upstream and has to swim all the way down to the sea. From the river to the sea is the tale of the liberation of a baby salmon. You eventually eat. You want to ban that? And so listen, I sympathize with people who are sensitive to phrases and words. I get it. Everybody is sensitive to phrases and words for their own reason. But that doesn't change our freedom of speech. I don't specifically want to hurt anybody's feelings, but because I know that my intentions when I say this term are for the liberation of Palestine and nothing else, I feel okay saying it, okay? And if you listen to me when I tell you that those are my intentions and I'm not lying to you, then you have the choice at that point to either respect and believe me or cry me a river to the sea, okay? You're doing so good. You're so good. I like to be empathetic with people, but like trying to ban words like intifada. It's like, listen, I understand the history of the intifada. There was a lot of violence. I get that. I get why you might be triggered by the term intifada, but it's literally a word in Arabic. You can't just ban a random word in Arabic. Intifada is a word in Arabic that means uprising, or it can mean to just shake it off. It's basically a Taylor Swift song.
Intifa, Intifa, ah, That should be Taylor Swift's new tour. The era of Intifada. You have the right to be offended or to be scared or be hurt by free speech. It doesn't change the nature that it is still free speech. And you would think that we would understand that in this country, where we have the First Amendment, and it allows us to do things like make up songs like America, America, the land of freedom of speech, where as long as your intentions are good, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want, from the river to the mother sea. Born and raised in Arizona, where are we at? Pride, hell yeah. Here in this area?
Yep, born and raised.
You got a deep voice, man. I fucking like it. Is that from all that dry heat? Puts the vocal cords down lower register. Fuck yeah, from the desert, man. Yeah, awesome. Would you recommend it to other people who want to move here?
No.
Is that no because you don't want more people here, or you don't? Well, apparently you guys.
We don't want them here.
You don't want them here. Okay, fine. I didn't like the way you said them, to be honest. You could have just said we don't want more people here. You're just kind of implying we don't want them here. Who do you mean specifically? California. I fucking knew it! I knew you didn't want us here! Well, guess what? We're just one border away and we're coming over in droves. You have no fucking choice. Get ready for higher taxes. Because that's what we like. Anybody have something they want me to talk about? Statistics? As if we didn't cover that enough, all right? Okay, I'm cool with that. Anything else? Fucking, what?
Not your mom.
Not my mom.
Yeah, don't do that.
What? You don't want me to talk about my mom?
No.
Okay. No, but this is interesting because this is like a math thing, right? It's like, for people who know math, in the space of things to talk about, there's my mom, and then there's not your mom. And he's talking about the dark outer space outside of that circle.
I'm a teacher.
Okay, calm down. This is not the fucking union, all right? But it's good. We got teachers here, apparently. That's what I appeal to. Fantastic. You teach math?
Geometry.
Okay, cool. Hey. For those of you not familiar, that is math. It's just stats. Are you a stats guy?
Yeah.
Do you study stats and sort of? Yeah, kind of, sort of?
That's what I got into afterwards, after college.
After college. Yeah. That's a very weird transition. You study statistics, or you just like got interested in it?
I got into analytics.
Hobby, fuck yeah. So you're familiar with like the normal distribution and...
Nothing that has to do with trucks.
That's what you work in? Trucks?
Scheduling for trucks.
Scheduling trucks. And you use stats.
Logistics.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keeping it very broad over there. You know who's also into logistics? Not my mom, okay? What else? Anything else you want me to talk about?
Black women.
Okay, I heard one here. And I heard it. And what was the one over here?
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence, and we had, can you shout it out again?
Black women.
Love it. These are great subjects. Artificial intelligence, a lot of people are very worried that it might replace us, take our jobs. Is anybody here concerned? You don't think that it could do that same optimization to figure out those truck routes?
Still need people.
Too many people?
Still need people to fix
Still
it
need
in
people.
between.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. Anybody here legitimately worried that AI is gonna take their job? Yes, you are. You're also worried about them coming to Arizona too, or what? We don't want them here.
I teach, and they already
You
are
teach?
doing it.
Oh shit, you teach. What do you teach?
English,
English.
and they're already doing it.
They're already fucking doing it. Really? The AI is teaching English?
No, they're already like planning it and doing like their essays and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, you can ask ChatGPT to write an essay. Oh, so the kids are using it to cheat their...
Using it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not really taking your job. You're still getting work. You know what I mean?
I'm babysitting.
Yeah.
They
you're
get
babysitting.
$30,000 babysitting, so
fucking flex. All right. It's a sweet gig. It's a fucking sweet gig. I made 30 minutes. Okay. I can see why you're drinking tonight. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress being an English teacher. I personally think that if you understand algorithms, the AI will at some point be sophisticated enough to take literally any job. Even stand-up comedy. They're actually making jokes. They're not funny, but neither were mine in year one either. Give them 16 years, they'll be up here talking about Pythagoras. But there is one group of people that AI will never replace, and that is black women. That is black women. Irreplaceable. I assure you. They've tried. They don't have it. Do you live here in Arizona?
Yes.
Do you feel like there's enough black women here?
No. What?
Who was that? Somebody you know, or? Okay. We have a couple, all right? So more black women in Arizona is what you would like?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about that? Huh? How do you feel about that? Is it okay for them to come over? Yo, suddenly you love it. Suddenly you...